Today we are not reacting, we are making an anime tier list. Now, as you could have seen by the thumbnail title, I am very new to anime. As you can see right here as well, there's only 9, and one of them technically isn't even an anime. You might be wondering, why do you even want to watch this video? And I'll tell you exactly why. The idea of this video, why I'm making it so early on in my anime journey, is I'm currently very invested in anime, and I'm uploading 2 videos every single day on anime, and I plan on doing that for the foreseeable future. So if I continue like this, and you come along with me, you can see this anime tier list grow and change along the way. So I want this to be like a journey that we start very early on with this channel, and as it goes on and I react to videos on this channel, I can come back and I can edit it every time I finish the season or whatever, and you guys can see this tier list grow and change and progress throughout the way. With that all being said, let's get into the tier list. We're starting off with the shaky one, the one that most people say isn't anime. I, for one, don't really care if it's anime. I must say, this was my childhood. I loved this show. I rewatched it probably 40 times. I loved it. In my personal opinion, there is no fault to this show or anime, however you want to call it. Avatar: The Last Airbender is just beautiful, especially towards the end. The animation gets beautiful, and the entire story arc is just amazing. You get wonderful characters, and yeah, like I said, it's like the character development and everything you get in this anime. It is just peak. Like, you don't get better than this when it comes to writing. That's why it will go straight into SS, which I will quickly mention. I made this SS ranking for shows that I personally think has no flaws to it. It's 105% on my ratings out of 100, if that makes sense. There's no flaws, and I can rewatch it anytime. Kaguya-sama. This is a wonderful anime, currently one of my favorites that I'm watching at the moment. I'm currently halfway through season 2, it's about halfway through the anime that's been released to this point. It's very wonderful, I haven't had a single bad moment, I enjoy everything about it. The characters is amazing, and the whole story arc with Shirogane and Kaguya to this point has been amazing. Absolutely love it. I am a big fan of romance animes, that's why this one completely stood out to me. At the moment, I will have to give it an SS, because it has been perfect up until this point. Attack on Titan. I might get a little bit of hate for this. This might start some controversy, if you will. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm currently halfway through season 3, very much enjoying this anime. It's also one of my current favorite animes I'm watching. It's amazing, it's action-packed, and the story is amazing. But the first few episodes, I didn't enjoy that much. I'd say like the first 10 episodes, I struggled to get into it. If it wasn't for the amount of people I've heard like say good things about this anime, or the amount of my friends saying like, oh, it gets good, you know, I would not have like stick to it maybe. I might have still watched it out, but it was very hard for me to get into, and if I was just watching on my own, I might have dropped it. But later on in that same season, it picked up amazingly, and I was enjoying it to the max. And if it wasn't for that first like 10 episodes, it would definitely be an SS ranking. And I might still boost it up to an SS ranking when I'm done with the anime. But currently for me, I can only put it at the S because I just vividly remember not enjoying that first few episodes. My Dress Up Darling, anime that I very much want to put in SS, but there's just one problem with it. For me personally, it isn't a problem. I don't mind it, and the problem that I'm talking about is fan service, by the way. Me personally, I don't mind it at all. I can watch it on repeat.
I beg your pardon?
Okay, no. I enjoy it a lot, man. The anime is beautiful, and the animation is crazy. The storytelling is good. It feels like a natural romance, and it's very good. But the problem I have with the fan service is I can't just go up to any of my friends or like my dad or someone and go like, hey, check this anime out, you know? Because the fan service is a little bit much, especially in the first few episodes. Other than that, it's a perfect anime. So I'm going to give it an S ranking, just below Attack on Titan. Now we have Parasyte. It pains me to say this, man. Like, I love this anime. It was like the second anime I've watched, if you're not counting Avatar as an anime. Watching the anime, I watched it through in like less than 24 hours. I was grinding it out. The problem with it is the story it feels a little bit lacking. The action is good. I enjoy the action. I love the action, but there isn't a lot of story progression. The only character development we see isn't even really character development. It is basically just the character's personality changing because of the parasite. It isn't really him doing any development. I still enjoy the overall anime a lot. That's my only real complaint about it, but it is a pretty big complaint. That's why the highest I can give it is A ranking, and that's where I'm going to put it now. It might drop or might go up a little bit later down the lines when I watch more anime, but currently I'm going to give it an A. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Now this anime, I've recently finished watching it on the channel. After that I watched the movie, which I'm not uploading to the channel. Yeah, it's a very emotional anime. I enjoyed a lot watching it, making the videos on it was fun, even though it isn't that fun because it's very hard to make videos on this because it's constantly just crying and stuff. But the anime overall is very good. It tells a very compelling story and you really feel for all the characters, and I love that it's like every few episodes you get this new like subplot, or not, it is the main plot, but it's like a subplot. It's like 2 or 3 episodes where you meet a new character or someone you've already known and they go through this puberty syndrome. I love the way that you kind of go sucked on this journey where he helps everyone else with their puberty syndrome, and at the end you finally figure out what's the problem with his. It's a very hard wrenching moment, you know, very beautiful, and yeah, it's a very good anime. I'm gonna give it an ace ranking. Next anime on the list, Horimiya. It is good, it just doesn't tell enough of a story in my opinion. The romance is cool. I really like all the bonus characters that we get. You get a lot of random characters that you get to know very soon, very early on, and you kind of see them grow. It's nice. I feel like especially if you compare it to something like My Dress Up Darling, which only had 12 episodes, or Mia had 13, it doesn't tell like that much of a story. They jump a lot in Horimiya. The vacation or whatever, it was 2 weeks long where they constantly hang out or whatever. That was compiled in like 30 minutes into the anime. Of not 30 minutes, 30 seconds. So yeah, it's very disappointing. But other than that, it was an amazing anime. I enjoyed it a lot. That's why I'm gonna give it an A rank. And it's going to be the lowest ranking anime on this list. I can already tell you that, but it's going to be A rank just below Parasyte. Then now, if we're not counting Avatar The Last Airbender, this is my first and my favorite anime that I've watched up to this point. It is just amazing, man. I'm going to put it just below Avatar The Last Airbender, like I said. It's just below it. It is amazing. I love it. Everything about it I love. From the moment I saw the first like 2 minutes, I was hooked with the, you know, the whole Kamado family getting wrecked. That nearly brought me to tears just thinking about it now. It's just amazing how it instantly hooks you and it keeps on with that same intensity throughout the entire anime. There isn't really any lost moments throughout this anime, and like especially when you get to the mountain with the spider demons on, from there on up until the end of season 2, it's just non-stop like amazing anime. It's, in my opinion, it's the perfect shonen anime where you get a lot of action and the story is great. The last anime of today's list, Toradora. This anime, I loved it, man. Once again, just like Parasyte, I watched the whole thing in less than 24 hours, man. I actually couldn't sleep that night properly because I needed to see what was happening in the rest of this anime. The main purpose of this anime being a romance anime, which I'll already, if you couldn't notice by now, it is basically my favorite. It is, in my opinion, perfectly done romance. Like, you get the story of the two of them. They are in love. They don't realize it up until the very end. They are like complete opposites, but still very similar. Because one of them is tough but looks soft. The other one is soft but looks tough. And they kind of, you know, get together. It's just amazing, man. The only few complaints I have about it is I feel like I need more. The problem with this is there isn't going to be more of this anime. Like, this anime released in 2008. It's long gone. There isn't going to be more of this anime. If they, you know, randomly make more of this anime, I will actually be disappointed though. Because I feel like it had a perfect ending with Taiga coming back after she went away to make up with her parents or whatever. It was an amazing ending, in my opinion, and I feel like you can't really go on from that. Like, that ending, it kind of like, it should stop there. There shouldn't be more. So yeah, that's my only problem with it, is there isn't enough. That's why I'm going to give it an A, but I'm going to give it, or not A, S. I'm going to put it on top of S, on top of Attack on Titan. I might need to like move My Dress up, but then I feel like Attack on Titan might be a little bit. But I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Yeah. yeah, I'm happy with this list. I think this is a good list representing what I feel about this anime. I know a lot of them are, you know, everything is ranked high at the moment, but I believe all the animes I've watched are highly ranked anyways, like highly rated. Drop a comment down below how you guys would have rated these animes. And yeah, let me know where you don't agree with me with the statements I made about this anime, the problems I had with the anime. Or like even anime I said was perfect, like why you don't think they're perfect. Let me know in the comments down below. I must definitely read them, man. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today's video. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed today's video. And yeah, like I said, drop a comment. I will most definitely read them. That's gonna be all for today's video, man. See you guys in a minute. Take care.